Hello, everyone. Ben from Edvisor here. I am the Director of School Success from Edvisor, and I'm delighted to have joining me today Wolfgango Poggi, who is a shareholder and the Group Marketing Manager for Scuola Leonardo da Vinci in Italy. Hello, Wolfgango.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm very good.
Thank you for being your guest today. I'm very happy and very honored.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, Wolfgango, I'm going to go straight into it and ask, how are you? How is Italy? How is everything?
First of all, I'm very fine. Italy now, it's really normal, like we say, because people are really living like before. Of course, with some little restrictions. So the masks inside the closed building and restaurants and schools, of course, but really the atmosphere is great. The streets are full of people, many tourists, many foreigners coming from abroad. So we are very happy because we are feeling very good, and seeing so many people coming in Italy again is really a big joy for us.
Wonderful. That's great. That's great. So at the moment then travel to Italy is fairly straightforward for tourists?
Not from all countries. Still from some countries it's not possible to travel just for tourism, but for study reason is possible from everywhere in the world. So this is a very good news for our schools and for our industry, because now many countries can come again. Many students from all over the world can come again to study. Of course, from some countries still require the quarantine. But for example, from other countries, it's sufficient to have the vaccination, because from all countries in European Union, you can come without quarantine, because there is the so-called green pass if you are vaccinated. And this is extended and recognized also from people coming from United States, Canada, Israel, Japan. And just yesterday, there was a statement from the health minister saying that some vaccines are recognized even in Europe. These are some vaccines made in India, Brazil, and Russia. So the people vaccinated with, yes, it's not all the vaccines, but some of them. I think that are AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
But I think that slowly Europe is opening to all countries, we hope.
Fantastic. And that'll be great news to our agents on Edvisor as well, because they will know there'll be, I'm sure they can't wait to start getting students traveling again. And of course, to a wonderful country like Italy, I have to say one of my favorite destinations to travel as well. So I myself cannot wait to come back and visit as well at some point soon. So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about Scuola Leonardo da Vinci. It'd be great to know kind of when you were founded and your locations and things as well. Tell me a bit more about the company.
Yes, with pleasure. Scuola Leonardo da Vinci is a group of schools. We are at the moment located in 5 destinations in Italy. In Florence, where was born Scuola Leonardo da Vinci first in 1977. So next year we are celebrating 45 years of activity.
Congratulations, that's wonderful.
Yes, very good. Then we have Rome, that was founded in 1984. Then we have Milan. And from this year, we have in our portfolio 2 new destinations that are Turin. It was a school already present that joined our group, and Viareggio. Also, Viareggio was already present in the industry and then joined our group. So we have the possibility to welcome students in 5 different cities, 5 wonderful cities, because Florence, Milan, Rome, Turin, are very well known abroad. Viareggio is a seaside destination that is very close to Florence and Pisa. So people can enjoy everything in Italy from our schools, and they can also mix the destination, so they can attend some weeks in a city and some other weeks in other cities.
Oh, wonderful.
Because the educational offer is the same, with same dates, prices, and conditions. So this is I think one of the best of our let's say selling point.
Yeah, definitely. That's fantastic news for students as well, because having that variety, because the cities are so different as well in Italy between your destinations as well. So a really different experience. And fantastic. I've got to say that to hear that you're adding new destinations this year. It's great to see some growth there as well. So that's really exciting. And in terms of the types of programs you offer, what types of programs do you offer students?
Yes, first of all, we are an Italian language school. So our core business is teaching Italian to foreigners. So people come in Italy to learn from zero, or to improve, or for their further studies, or for job, or for pleasure, because as you said before, Italy is a wonderful destination just for walking in the streets or having some good food. Then, since we are located in these beautiful cities, and since Italy is a land of culture and art, we have many programs related to it. So we have students can combine the Italian language with history of Italian art, lessons of drawing, painting, cooking lessons, very good, wine tasting, for example, and some other courses related to professional studies. So if you want to take terminology that is mandatory for your job, for example, for a lawyer, we can organize Italian language lessons with the expert in law, or for flight attendants, for example, for doctors. So people come to study and to improve their knowledge for their job, for example. Then we have a department dedicated to the academic studies, because many students come in Italy for their university studies, so BA programs or MA programs. So we have preparatory courses to access the university. Some universities require an entry test, so we prepare the students to it, and both in Italian or in English language, because more and more in Italy it's possible to attend the university in English. And this is something that is, in my opinion, very convenient, because the cost for university in Italy is not so high compared, for example, to UK or to United States, Australia, and you are in Europe, in the heart of Europe, so you can enjoy the beautiful of Italy and its surroundings, plus studying at the convenient price in English language. Of course, you should learn the Italian language, because you live in Italy, and you need it to survive and to be able to communicate. So we always suggest to take a language course in Italian language to be able to live here. Then, if you need to pass the exam to access university in English language, we can prepare also for it.
Okay, fantastic. That's great. So lots that you can do there.
Other courses that are very important, especially in this period of our lives, are the online classes. Since the pandemic, we started immediately our online department. So we have online courses, both intensive or part-time, and we are still running them, because this is a very important department of our school now, because there are many students that are still attending, and I think that it will be the same even in the future. And it's not the same attending online courses on some platforms while attending courses that are taught by a real school, real teachers that are staying in Italy and working for a real institution.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that's going to be something that's maybe a bit more common in the future, that students will maybe do some more online classes at home before coming to study?
I think yes, even because for long-term students, sometimes the Italian consulates abroad ask for previous studies. So if the students prove that they are studying online and they have studied, it would be easier, the process of visa issues. So this is something that we suggest to students before applying and before taking a long-term course. And then what we saw is that also students that are staying in Italy and maybe are attending a university or are working till late prefer to take online classes at home, because they don't have to commute from the job or from the university to the school. So they save time and they can invest their time in education.
That's good. That's good to hear. It's also one of those things for me. I've always wondered, whenever I meet students that have studied abroad, you know, no matter the nationality and where they studied, they always say, oh, I miss it so much and I wish I could go back. And I suppose now they have a much easier way to continue that bond with the school, because even after their studies, they can do an online program as well.
Yes, right. That's right.
Fantastic. And in terms of sort of who your programs are aimed at, sort of where do you recruit your students from normally? Where do they come to visit from?
So luckily, we have students from more than 80 countries, nationalities. So in our schools, the nationality mix is very high. So of course, we have some from some countries that they are more in percentage. So I must say that we have many students from United States, from Europe in general, because it's closer, so it's very easy to come to Italy, also taking low-cost flights. We have students from South America, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, and we are looking forward to have them again like we had, from Russia, from Japan, China, Korea. So it's really multicultural, and we are really happy about it, because in a class you can't have like a predominance of from a country, so the students can really have an international experience, and they are and the Italian language will be the link between them, so they need to speak in Italian, so that they can meet and have make French.
I have to ask as well, and this is because obviously my background is in English language schools, but with the American students, do you have to constantly remind them to keep speaking Italian because they keep speaking English?
No, depends. If there are some groups, of course, they tend to speak in English, but they are quite open to speak in Italian when they are in class together with other students from other countries, and they really work hard to do it, because it's really nice to see them improving.
Fantastic. And tell me, what sort of accommodation types do they stay in? I think I have a romantic view of staying with a nonna somewhere in Tuscany or somewhere, but it would be great to know what type of accommodation you offer the students in each.
We offer mainly the same accommodation that that are offered around the world, because we are language schools like the English one, the Spanish one, but it's more popular in Italy to have accommodation in shared apartments or in families. instead of being in residencies, because in Italy it's not so common to have residencies.
Yeah.
Although the university has the residencies, but the language schools don't.
Right.
So there are some few private residencies, but they are not so convenient for students. It's much better to share an apartment, to have a room, or share a room together with other students, or to have the experience in family. This is a real experience, because you just don't sleep in the family, but you speak with the family. You get to know the culture, the food, and you can see the real life of an Italian family. It's really, really, really important. It's in the years, the accommodation changed a lot, because more and more students are more demanding, I must say. Even younger students are getting more demanding, and this is something that we were not used to, because normally young students can sleep everywhere, no? But now they are more asking to be very close, for the air conditioning, a lot of comforts. And then much more students are booking their accommodation from themselves. Because now there are a lot of platforms, that Booking.com or Airbnb. It's very easy. It's very easy, and there are plenty of accommodation available on the market. And this is something, I must say, that helped our job, because we don't earn from accommodation. For us, just a cost and the service that we do for our clients, because we don't manage directly the accommodation. So having students booking from themselves, it's a safe and time for us.
Perfect. And tell me, so let's say I'm a prospective student or an agency looking at Scuola Leonardo da Vinci. What are the main selling points, or what are the key points that an agency might want to take away and to know how to sell your school?
Okay, first key point is that you have one contact for 5 destinations. So you can talk with me, and I will follow your booking from the beginning to the end, or forward to the person in charge that will assist you. And this is a save of time. Second, as I said at the beginning, we have the same dates, prices, and conditions for all the destinations. And this is very important even for agencies or for platforms like Edvisor, that you can make very easily the quotation, because you don't have, if you have a client that is not sure to go on Florence or Rome, he will choose just the destination, not for the prices or for the conditions, because they're the same. So this is another possibility. Another selling point, is that students can combine the schools. So we have the program called Italian Tour, and you can book 2 weeks in Rome, plus 2 weeks in Florence, 2 weeks in Milan, 1 week in Turin. So you can have a full experience of Italian language and culture. This is very important. Then I'm not the one that can say that we are the best school, but we got a real award voted by the agencies just this year. So we got the Study Travel Star Award as the best Italian language school for 2020-21. So I can say that we are a very high quality organization, very collaborative with agencies, present to persons in charge that can answer your questions fast, and being collaborative in case of issues, because we can say, of course, our job is not just booking and teaching Italian, but there are also some problems to solve, and we are very quick in it, and that's something that it's really much appreciated from agencies.
Yeah, fantastic. Because I was going to say, it sounds like the support and the flexibility and everything you have at Scuola Leonardo da Vinci just makes for a perfect study destination.
Support and flexibility are the two very important words that are very well written in our schools in our
Yeah,
heads. And then, of course, I must say that we have a fantastic staff, multi-languages spoken, so we can answer in several languages and organize also webinars and Zoom sessions with agencies to train their staff. This is really, really important. And we do in English, Portuguese, Spanish, Russian, Japanese. We have staff,
fantastic.
real staff working for us.
Yeah. That's great. I think that's one of the key things as well from an advisor point of view as well, is that obviously, you can make that connection through advisor, but having that follow-up, having that training, making sure that everyone understands your programs is so important there as well. And obviously being able to do that in multiple languages helps a lot with the agents in the network as well. So that's great to hear.
And another point
Yeah.
is that we are very present in industry fairs. So I just saw that you joined with ICEF, and
Yes.
congratulations, because it's a very
Thank you.
important organization. And we will be present next week in ICEF Latin America, and in November in ICEF Berlin. So we are present to attend these events, hopefully face to face like in the past, but now also online, because we think it's very important to be in touch with the agencies on a regular basis.
Fantastic. And it's great that you mentioned that. Thank you from that point of view, because we're obviously very happy about our new partnership with ICEF as well. And I'll maybe give this a quick plug as well, because any agency that is attending the fairs, or any school that is attending the fairs, are going to see which partners are on Edvisor as well. So you're actually going to have a logo in the Marcom system that shows that you're on Edvisor. And it's a great opportunity to connect then. From that point of view, the way that we view Edvisor is that we are the way to work on a day-to-day basis. So once you've made the connection and met, whether it be virtually or face-to-face at an ICEF, you then have the ability to do your follow-up almost straight away with all your pricing and information straight to the agent. And from an agent's perspective, they can obviously see which schools are on Edvisor and then connect with them as well. And of course, Leonardo, Scuola, Leonardo da Vinci are on Edvisor as well. So you can use the school discovery tool to find them. You can connect with them. Wolfgang is going to be, delighted to be connecting with you and arranging training as well. So that's something that we're really keen to happen more often as well. And I suppose I've got a couple of last questions that I'm going to ask you. One of them you touched on already, that you got a fantastic 45th birthday present early that you won the STM Star Award. What does that mean for you as a school and as a company to have won an award like that that is voted for by the agents?
Well, it means a lot for us, because it's when you work hard, especially in these past 2 years, and you try to survive and to help your company, it's great to have like a prize like that, because it means that agencies that are our main partners and our most important partners for our job recognize the efforts that we did, and also recognize that we give a very high quality service to our students, because it's easy to self-estimate your your business and to say I'm the best and I'm doing everything in the best way. But when you receive something from external that is connected with you every day and from all over the world, it means that you are on the right way, and that you are working to improve every day. And this is just one step, because we are looking to improve more and more, and to receive hopefully more prizes from Study Travel Awards.
Perfect. And then I suppose I have to ask a little question about Edvisor as well. You've been using Edvisor for a little while. How has Edvisor helped you, and how does it help your partners to connect with you?
Well, Edvisor, it's a fantastic tool, because for example, for us being a group, having 5 destinations, as I said before, it's a selling point, as I said, to have the same prices, same dates, same conditions. But for an agency, it could be, I can't say a problem, but difficult to update the systems and to have their website, on their website, different pages for each city, for each school. So having everything in a platform that gives you the possibility to make a quotation is a great tool, because it saves a lot of time and costs for the agencies. And especially in these years where everything is done online and very fast. Fast is the key. And you get a lot of inquiries, but to maximize them and to have a return on investment, you need to be very fast, and you can't spend so much time, and you don't have the time to produce quotation on quotation and to do follow-ups and updates. So if you have a platform that do it for you, it's great, and it helped a lot for us to get new connections with agencies.
Brilliant.
And to and also to, how do you say, to empower the connections that we already had, because it's Edvisor is not just a tool, but it's like a fidelity tool, because it helps to be in touch constantly with old partners and new partners. And the great thing is that you are also updating the system, not just a static system. It's very dynamic. And we saw in these years that we are using it, that there are improvements month by month that helped both agencies and schools to have the best experience with this platform. And this is something very important, because when you have a system, you need to upgrade it constantly, and especially to listen to suggestions that you have from your clients. We gave some suggestions, and we are seeing that these new tools are going live, and we are very happy about it. So we definitely suggest to agencies and schools to join Edvisor, because it helps a lot for your business.
Fantastic. Thank you, Fango. We really appreciate that. And I would say as well, you know, you and I have been talking a lot over the past year as well. We really appreciate all that feedback as well, because as you say, we're a dynamic system. We want to continue to improve and keep providing, you know, the service and the best level of service, but also what people need from that point of view. So we're very happy to be, you know, ticking those boxes, and we're very happy to have you guys on board on Edvisor as well. So with that, I'm going to say a huge thank you to you for joining us today. That 30 minutes has just flown by for me. It's always great to chat to you. I really hope that from an agency's perspective, you've been able to get a lot out of today as well, you know, and learning more about the schools and about the service that they provide at Scuola Leonardo da Vinci. And Wolfgango, is there any last message you want to give everyone from on the Edvisor network?
Yes, first of all, I need to say thank you to Edvisor once more, to Ben, that is really a very nice guy and always very open. And I invite him in Italy. You're more than welcome for a good dinner and a glass of wine together. Maybe
that sounds fantastic.
More than one. And to all the agencies that are present on Edvisor, I again welcome you to join, to connect with us. And of course, as I said before, we are open to have Zoom and webinars and training for your staff whenever you want. And everyone is more than welcome in Italy. It's a safe destination now. It was safe always, but it was closed. Now it's open and safe. So welcome to everyone who wants to join our courses. You will have a fantastic experience in Italy.
Perfect. Thank you, Wolfgango, and I'll speak to you soon. All right.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.